It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. The floodlights are shining down on the players here at the home of Manchester City. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And a chance tonight for Manchester City to rubber stamp their presence in the Champions League knockout stages. It is Manchester City up against Lazio.
Yeah, City find themselves in a very strong position. They've been in good form. They've had some good results. They could confirm their place in the knockout stages of the Champions League tonight if all goes well. And surely it's just a matter of time before that happens.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
Well, here are the players who'll start for Lazio. You know, many in the media have been talking quite loudly about their style of play, and not everybody being kind about it. There are many who suggest it's negative. How do you see it, Lee?
Well, listen, Derek, takes all types of play, different formations. Coaches try and adapt a system, soaking up the pressure, getting everybody behind the ball and hitting teams on the counter-attack is probably on the cards for this team today.
Aaron Cresswell. De Bruyne now. Well, the visitors today frequently live and die on the break. Lee, is that the approach you expect to see from them?
Yes, Derek, it looks like classic counter-attack football for the visitors today. You have to be comfortable with not having the ball for long periods of the time playing like that. I think they can do it, though.
Konsa. De Bruyne. It's with Laporte. Aaron Cresswell. Bernardo Silva. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. It's been aimed towards the front post. And he read it superbly. Oh, he's given it away inexplicably. Well, body in the way. And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, looking at the table, it might be a night of celebration for the home fans because they know their heroes could clinch a place in the knockout stages this evening with games to spare, Lee.
Yeah, that's right. You want your fate in your own hands. 3 points should see them through, whatever happens in the other games.
And a throw-in forthcoming. Musacchio. Well, visionary passing. Poor pass under no real pressure. Bernardo Silva. Chance for Bernardo Silva. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, as we see from the replay, it's a classic pullback cross that sets up the chance, and a 2v1 is never fair. To be honest with you, the keeper's got no chance to stop this. It's lovely football. Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
One 1-0 then. Johnny. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Crossed accurately towards the far post. Just wanted to get it out of there. Can they hit on the break? Well, they no longer have the ball. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Villarreal. 21 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. It's opening up for them. He takes aim. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And firing it into the area. Can he finish here? Was an important piece of defending. Oh, he's through here. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here it is again. It's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
It's going their way, 2-0. Well, we can now go to Alan McInally for news of a goal elsewhere. Alan?
It's a goal for the home team. 29 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And the keeper can gather. Akpro. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Jordi Alba. And the keeper with the ball. Aaron Cresswell. De Bruyne. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them.
Well, City controlling possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
Milinkovic-Savic. Spot on with that tackle. Golovin. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Creswell. Ezri Konsa. De Bruyne. It's with Bernardo Silva. Griezmann. And the cross is very much on. Corner for Manchester City. So much to admire about the performance put in by Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, I bet the keeper is sick of the sight of him. He's been peppering that goal from all sorts of angles, as you can see. Good goals to boot as well.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Well, it all counts for naught. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area, and the relaxed way he strikes that into the back of the net is pure quality. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
So the action continues, and City really cantering to victory here. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Akpa Akpro. Now with Zagadou. It's with Akpa Akpro. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And the ball back with City now. Well, you always want to stamp your ticket for the knockout stages as early as possible in the group phase. And if results stay as they are now, it will be job done.
Well, it will do, but being comfortable sometimes breeds complacency. They can't afford that. But carry on doing what they're doing, they should be fine.
Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Well, body in the way. And a goal kick is the outcome. Bernardo Silva. Chance for Bernardo Silva. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. He takes aim. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Oh, he's through here. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Golovin. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what?
Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. An effective ball. Galavine. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Jordi Alba. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Referee had to be mindful of what was going on, the injury situation, and hence he has stopped play.
Substitution for Manchester City, coming off the pitch, number 5, Jordi Alba, to be replaced by number 10, Raheem Sterling.
And they'll get things going again with a drop ball. Well, such is the loss of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days not at all, Lee.
Yeah, losing a game is bad enough, but he's not helping his team out at all. Lack of movement, lack of imagination, too easily marshalled by the defence. He's not worked the keeper at all.
It really was a top-notch effort from Gabriel Jesus in the first 45. Lee, interested to know what you thought. Correa. Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, it's off the post.
Well, he'd be looking at that and thinking, how did he not score? I'm not so sure either, Derek.
Alexander Zinchenko. The pass could do damage. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
Well, as we see it again, I can tell you his nerves will have been jangling, but he kept his nerve. Really good penalty.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Number 11, Antoine Griezmann.
Escalante. Alexander Galavine has it. And he's taken it away. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Southampton.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Well, couldn't keep it. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And that's an important intervention. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Sterling. And he's broken free. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Malinovsky. Anderson. Well, no stopping him. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Lazio against Villarreal.
Yeah, break from league action for players. Always a good atmosphere when it's knockout football. Should be a great match, that.
Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, it's way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
Alexander Zinchenko. 15 minutes remaining. Gabriel Jesus. Sterling. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Throw-ins given. Lost possession. De Bruyne. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Francesco Acerbi. On to Zagadou. Oh, nice ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, we can now go to Alan McInally for news of a goal elsewhere. Alan?
It's a third goal for Villarreal. 7 minutes remain. 3-2.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Sterling. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Just couldn't capitalise there. Correa. And here's Johnny. Malinovsky. Can he finish this? And you've got to say, he's made a right mess of that.
He's tried to place it, Derek, but he couldn't place it farther from the goal if he tried.
Laporte. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Alexander Zinchenko. City move it forward with purpose. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. And the danger is averted. Milinkovic-Savic. Malinovsky. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here. And they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group league.
Yeah, absolutely. Going through takes the pressure off a little bit, but the big teams, the good players, press on and finish top.
He takes aim. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Oh, he's through here. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Golovin. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what?
Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. And he's broken free. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way, way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
Malinovsky. And you've got to say, he's made a right mess of that.
He's tried to place it, Derek, but he couldn't place it farther from the goal if he tried.
Can we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? Thank you.
Cameras trained on one man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. Hello from the south coast of England. Welcome to St Mary's. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Southampton facing Manchester City.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, I expect goals, Derek. The form he's in, you expect goals every time you see him. You'd hope that back line had been studying the tapes, but most of the teams this season haven't worked him out.
And here's how it looks for Southampton. Kyle Walker-Peters plays with Ryan Bertrand in the fullback positions, and it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the three up front, the three in midfield supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the three centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas?
Thank you for attending St Mary's Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And now they get the ball rolling. There to take it away. Gabriel Jesus. On to Haaland. De Bruyne. Now Griezmann, he's in with a chance. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross and he gets up well, and it's just wide. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
And he saw the situation developing. Good-looking ball. Throw-ins given. Gabriel Jesus. De Bruyne now. Erling Haaland. And slipped through beautifully. Griezmann. Can he finish here? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great ball into the danger area. But then there's still plenty to do from here. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he just about keeps him at bay and finishes with aplomb. Great goal.
So underway once more, Manchester City with the advantage.
Number 11, Anton Griezmann.
And a goal has gone in at Goodison Park. Let's get details from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, can they be creative from here? Sterling crossing. And cleared away over the byline. And a corner kick to come. Put in by De Bruyne. Well, they know they need to stop him. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And winning it back. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. And the cross goes in position. He can't hold on to it. And a throw-in forthcoming. The cross is on. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Oh, good vision. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away. First time, nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball. Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
It's going their way, 2-0.
Manchester City goal. Number 6, Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh, tremendous vision. And the cross into the middle. Well, no problems defensively. Gabriel Jesus. Good work to regain possession. And showing fine vision. Santi-Mina! Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistically when you're chasing a game.
2 goals down. You've got to take chances like that, Derek. City certainly having the lion's share of possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
And he's broken free. Big chance it is. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. And it all leads to a 2v1 on the keeper, which he really doesn't have any chance with. It's a great team goal. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
So the action continues, and City really cantering to victory here. Someone has found the net at Anfield. Who exactly? Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 32 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Ward-Prowse. Santi-Mina. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Great ball from Raheem Sterling. He just needs to keep a cool head. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Ibrahima Diallo. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Poor pass under no real pressure. Ball played nicely. And intercepted it. It's an excellent-looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
7, Bernardo Silva.
Che Adams. He continues his run. Has plenty of know-how in the ball-shielding department. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Can he play it in? But defensive efficiency there. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority and attack, Lee.
Well, he's been brilliant today. He's caused that back line all sorts of problems, shifting him around that box, and then getting his shots away. Absolutely fantastic.
And over comes the corner. That's all they can conjure for now. Sterling. Gabriel Jesus. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, great vision. And looking towards the back post. An impressive break, but not the finish.
Yeah, poor finishing, but a devastating break to set up the chance in the first place.
And that will be all for the first half as the referee blows his whistle. And it's Manchester City on top, Lee.
Well, Derek, playing as a defender for this lot must be an absolute dream. You know the forwards are likely to score, so you've just got to have a half-decent game at the back, and the likelihood is you'll bag all 3 points. Easy, eh?
And now they get the ball rolling. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
And slipped through beautifully. Griezmann. Can he finish here? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. is 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. And he's broken free. Big chance it is. Great ball from Raheem Sterling. He just needs to keep a cool head. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Oh, great vision. An impressive break, but not the finish.
Yeah, poor finishing, but a devastating break to set up the chance in the first place.
And as they kick off the second half, Manchester City lead this fixture. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Laporte. It's with Bernardo Silva. Griezmann. Haaland. Is it going to be? Can they keep it out? And he couldn't take advantage of that opportunity from close range, Lee.
How close does he want to be to score? He's gone for power and fluffed his lines.
Making progress. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. So a throw in here. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Wolves. Oh, surely. The cut back, it's still alive. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Laporte. Haaland. We're getting the ball forward. Sends it back. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance. Well, here's the replay. Great disguise on the pull-back cross, and a 2v1 is never fair. To be honest with you, the keeper's got no chance to stop this. It's lovely football.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Genepo. This is looking threatening. Will he play it in? Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Takes the shot. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. Corner awarded. Over it comes. It didn't happen for them. This looks promising. It's opening up for them and able to close down the shot. And delivered into the box. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I say one thing, technique, and he didn't have any.
Laporte. De Bruyne now. Haaland. Ward-Prowse. Giving the ball away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All hands on deck. It could be up for grabs. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, here's the replay. I never liked rebound goals off goalkeepers. The defenders should be there. Probably would have been my fault. On that occasion, his defenders went missing. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. It's with Bourigo. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? And Laporte in the way. Can they hit on the break? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, they have the ball once more. They've regained possession. Santimina. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Laporte. De Bruyne now. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva has it. Towards Gabriel Jesus, far post. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique. And oh, so close.
Let's go to Alan McAnally for news of a goal in the Everton match. Alan.
It's a second goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 9 minutes remain. 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McAnally along the way. Dangerous looking through ball. Played into the box. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Lemina. Here's Burigo. Oh, tremendous block. Substitution time it is. Corner kick played in. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. And a routine catch for the Brazilian. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Macias. Ward-Prowse. On possession lost, intercepted. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. He might be able to make it through. Can he find the net? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And then the finish couldn't be simpler, really. Given far too much time and space inside the box, and he doesn't even have to get up in the end. Just nonchalantly heads it past the keeper.
Walker-Peters. Genepo. Really bright-looking attack. It comes to nothing in the end. Ward-Prowse. Fruitful-looking attack. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Lee, your verdict?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And slipped through beautifully. Griezmann. Can he finish here? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. And he's broken free. Big chance it is. Great ball from Raheem Sterling. He just needs to keep a cool head. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Oh, great vision. An impressive break, but not the finish.
Yeah, poor finishing, but a devastating break to set up the chance in the first place.
Is it going to be? And he couldn't take advantage of that opportunity from close range, Lee.
How close does he want to be to score? He's gone for power and fluffed his line.
It's still alive. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
We're getting the ball forward. Sends it back. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance.
Takes the shot. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. Corner awarded. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I'll say one thing, technique, and he didn't have it.
All hands on deck. It could be up for grabs. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Towards Gabriel Jesus, far post. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Can he find the net? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.